Okay, you've got dealings with a stranger, somebody that you haven't met before. You've had some kind of incident with them. There's been some kind of mistake or some kind of problem that you had with this person. Something has broken and cannot be fixed right now. This person is somebody new. Whatever this involvement was, it involved some kind of error, some kind of problem. And this mistake cannot be amended. Now you want to start something brand new, so you're starting a brand new direction or a brand new field, or going down a new pathway rather in life. So you want to do something brand new, maybe get away from whatever this problem was that you had encountered. So in the past you had clarity coming in for you, so you had some kind of choice and you started seeing the big picture. There was some sort of scandal, some kind of drama, some kind of crisis that you had to deal with, and that allowed a lot of truth to come in and allowed you to make some kind of or it's left you at a point where you have to make a decision. Now going into the future, you've got change, so big things are starting to happen. You're starting something brand new with this Fool card, and then you've got that change card coming, so big things have happened. The old has fallen away. This tree is, shedding its leaves. You have made this big change, this big transformation, and you're moving forward. And then you've got that new beginnings card coming. So this is almost like the death card, the end of an old cycle. This is like the end of winter, or autumn, where that cycle ends, and, you're making these big changes and you're starting off something brand new. And you've got two cards of beginnings. You've got the new beginnings card and the Fool card. So the Fool card starting something brand new, and the new beginnings card something brand new as well. So whatever's been going on with you, that cycle is ended. There might have been some kind of problem that you had at work where things didn't work out the way you expected it. So there was something that was lost, and now you've ended that cycle and you're starting off afresh. You may be moving to a new job or starting something brand new, on a new career path in itself completely. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Tarot of New Vision. And you can see the first card is the Fool card. So definitely something brand new beginning for you. The new beginnings card in the energy read, and this. So the first card you've got is the Queen of Swords over here. So this is very determined to get things done. So you are starting, this is the card about making a choice and, going it alone. And you're speaking your truth. You're taking control of that situation and you're moving forward. And you're not letting anybody stand in your way. You're very organized. You know exactly what you want, very clear of thought. And you're being very single-minded about what you want to do. And you're communicating your ideas quite clearly as well. Now you've got that Fool card starting off again, taking that risk. There was some kind of drama that happened over here. You've got that volcano in the background over there. And this is jumping off that cliff, taking that chance, what did they say? Taking that leap of faith. So you are making that big move, you are jumping into it. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in over there, so big changes are happening. So this energy is shifting and you're very determined to get things done your way. So you are not going to take anything from anybody else. It seems like, the card below it is the Devil card over here. So you were dealing with a very, very toxic situation over here. So somebody was, being very manipulative of you. You're cutting them out of your life over there, and you're moving forward. You're taking that leap of faith. You're turning your back. It's almost like you're turning your back to the past, and you're moving forward. And although there was drama, you're not really interested in listening to what anybody's got to say. You are making that Wheel of Fortune change. So big changes coming in for you over there. You've got the Judgment card over here. So this is in this last year you've reached that crossroads in your life and you have made up your mind. You've been called to make that decision. It looks like that decision has been made because that angel's back is turned and he's moving away. So it looks like you have made up your mind about what you want to do and you are moving forward with this Judgment card. It was a judgment call, you made it, and you are now moving forward. And it looks like you've accepted, or you will be accepting, this particular offer. So some kind of offer came in for you. Maybe you didn't want it initially, but it looks like you may be taking this offer up because you've got that Fool starting brand new again. And whatever this offer was, it's going to allow you a lot more freedom, maybe a lot more travel as well, a lot more air travel, and it's going to allow things to start moving. So this new offer that came in, something that you weren't expecting, but that has come in for you, and now it's going to allow you to move forward. Now, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is on your mind. It seems like whatever you invested in your work-wise didn't pay off for you. So whatever you were expecting, you didn't get. What you got was very little, and you are not very, very happy about it. So this is probably the reason why you're making that change and moving on. And you've got the World card of here, so the end of an old cycle, so ending that particular job. It didn't pay off. You've got a lot of authority, and you've got a lot of unique skills. So you're turning your back on that particular job, and you're moving out, moving away from it. So you're ending that cycle and moving on. And you've got a lot of power in both your hands, so you've got a lot of skills in hands, and you are very unique in your abilities. So you are ending that cycle and moving on. You're going to have to work very, very hard at this particular job. You've got the Knight of Pentacles over here. It was going to be a job about being an authority in that situation, and it's going to require a lot of focus, but you will be able to sort through it because you're quite a hard worker, so you will be able to get this job done, and it's going to bring in the money, even if it's not a lot initially, but it will bring in success as well. Then you've got, there you go. So, even though you're going to have to work pretty hard, there's a lot of success and recognition that will come. And there's a lot of freedom, and you'll be doing a lot of travel as well. So, you've gone through a lot of problems, but, you've got a good reputation, and people know that you're very good at what you do. And so a lot of commendations come in over there, and a lot of freedom to do what you want. But it's going to take a lot of hard work. But it seems like, you're willing to put that in, because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's about being very, very organized and, focused on that particular job. So that's what you want. You do want recognition, and it looks like you might be working with somebody as well and communicating with a lot of people, but success is coming in over there, and this is what you're aiming towards, some kind of stability, some kind of success. Now, there might be some kind of legal issues that you have to deal with, or you're dealing with a very, very difficult person who stirred up a lot of problems. Now, with the Knight of Swords, it's always about legal issues, and it looks like, whatever news is coming and whatever decision that comes in brings in a lot of drama. You've got things burning up and people running away. So you might be dealing with somebody who stirs up problems, or whatever this decision is, or whatever this legal news that comes in, official news that comes in, is not the best of news, but it causes a lot of changes of energy and causes a lot of drama and ends that old situation. So you could be breaking a contract with the people that you're working with at this particular moment, and that causes a lot of problems, but you are ending the difficulties, and there is celebration and some stability coming in as well. There is success coming in, and the people that you're going to be working with in the future, you're ending this old cycle of difficulties, you're starting something brand new, and it's going to bring in a lot of stability and security as well. And they're quite faithful people, and you're going to enjoy working in this new position as well. You've got that King of Swords. So this is waiting for some kind of legal decision. It's a very, very difficult decision. You've got that baby in the background over there, something brand new beginning over here, and a difficult decision that needs to be made over here. So whatever this legal issue is, you are waiting for some kind of legal news to come in, and it is going to be coming in pretty quickly. But it's going to be, I think, very good news, because you've got the Ten of Cups over here following that. So a judgment or decision being made, and it's going to probably be in your favor. Whatever this difficult decision is, it's going to be in your favor, and there is some cause for celebration after that decision. So if you're waiting for some kind of legal news to come in, it is coming in. The decision will be made, and it looks like it will go in your favor as well, and it's going to allow you to move forward with victory. So you will start something brand new, that Wheel of Fortune changing in your favor, bringing in a big change in your life and allowing you to end an old situation as well. So I'm just going to draw, and there's victory. So whatever that legal news is, whatever that legal decision is that's pending, whatever you're waiting for, it's going to be in your favor as well. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot. You've got the Queen of Summer over here, which says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. So the Queen of Summer, is the Queen of Cups, and this is your card. So the Queen of Cups is your card. It also shows a little bit of loneliness and maybe feeling a little bit depressed. So try and get over those energies. You have the strength to actually deal with it. So try not to be very emotional about whatever happens. You've got the Nine of Winter over here, and this is unfounded fear, focusing on your worst case scenario and allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So you are very anxious. You're a bit depressed and you're a bit anxious about what is going on. Then you've got the Princess of Autumn over here that says happy news. So all this worry and distress that you're going through, you needn't do that. Just relax, because happy news is on its way. And you've got promotions or scholarships or well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So it looks like, you might get back into a some sort of mentoring position or some kind of position that requires further study. But whatever news that is coming in for you is going to be very positive, because it's happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. So whatever is going on for you, it's going to turn around, and you needn't worry so much, or don't be so anxious, because you're not getting any sleep because you're staying up at night. And with this Queen of Summer, it's showing about feeling a bit lonely, feeling a bit depressed. But you've got that Six of Wands over here, so there's celebration coming in. The Princess of Autumn says that there's some good news coming in for you, and there is going to be success. So if you're waiting for some kind of legal decision, it's going in your favor, because you do have that 10 of Cups over here, which is about emotional fulfillment, getting over problems. And, you will be successful. The World card is also about achieving whatever you want to. So you do have everything in hand, and you will be able to achieve those goals that you have set out for yourself. This new job that's coming in is going to be something that brings a lot of change, and you are going to have to work hard, but it's going to bring in that recognition and success that you need. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to watch my energy remedy videos that I have put out. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.